Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Dominic has signed a new long-term deal which will keep him at Everton up to the summer of 2025. It follows on from Mason Holgate obviously signing a very similar contract this week as well. Dom has said how Carlo Ancelotti obviously was a big factor in him signing a deal, but he loves being at Everton, loves playing the fun for Everton, and you know, we can do major things if things keep going the way they are. Carlo Ancelotti himself said Dom can be one of the best centre-forwards in Europe. Something he said quite early on when he came to the club. And obviously it's been an absolutely fantastic period for Dom since essentially Marco Silva was sacked and Everton reverted to a 4-4-2. It really has benefited him as centre-forward, scoring goals for fun, really, and becoming just an all-round striker and becoming really one of the first names on the team sheet as well. Really stamping his authority and obviously justifying him having that number 9 shirt. So great news following on from Mason Holgate, as I said. And really now, you know, in terms of players, Everton won't really need to put anyone else on contracts. We've signed most of our major players now on long-term contracts. Jordan Pickford, Tom Davis, Dominic, Mason Holgate, Richarlison have all signed contracts recently, adding to the fact that, you know, Andre Gomez, it's his first full season, Dean in his second season, Yerry Mina in his second season. Everything's going in the right way. Everything's going in the right way, and it's just about adding to the squad now. We've got the contract sorted out, so it's all about adding to the squad, which we'll hopefully do in the summer. It was Carlo Ancelotti's press conference today as well, and what would have been the big story from today was him revealing that he feels that Everton should be challenging for the Champions League places next season. He said it'd be pointless if they're not. He said he's come to Everton. He said it's a similar project to when he was at Napoli. He said he's trying to build something. A lot of people thought, you know, he was only a manager who could work at clubs like Milan and Madrid and Chelsea in their pomp, but he wants to build a project here at Everton, and he's happy with that. He said he's happy, you know, with the circumstances being in the city. There's obviously been pictures of him this weekend at Pootle Strand shopping centre, and he said that he actually said the parking was hard, but it was full of Evertonians, so he liked it. He said also as well, on Monday he went for a 3-mile walk up the beaches towards Formby Way. He said lots of statues, so he said he's really enjoying his time at Everton. So that's all you can hope for, isn't it? That the manager's happy, the players are happy with the manager, and by saying that he thinks Everton should be challenging for the Champions next season, he obviously feels like he's got all the right tools moving forward. The ability to buy players in the summer, bring in people that he wants to bring in, and shape this team how he wants. So that's fantastic news going forward. There's a real good spirit at the moment, and obviously the players themselves, you're seeing that from them. There seems a general happiness around the club at the moment as it's moving forward. So good news all round today on that front. In terms of the injuries for the weekend, he said Luca Dean will be back. He's back in contention. Whether he'll take that spot straight away from Leighton Baines, we'll have to wait and see. On Seamus Coleman, he said he's going to miss the next couple of games. This game and the Merseyside derby. Then for us, there is a 3-week break. So, well, at the moment, there's a 3-week break. So, unless they reschedule the Norwich game. So, we'll have to wait and see whether it is just these 2 games. I think Mick McCarthy said earlier in the week he was expecting them to miss 4 to 6 weeks. So, he could be back after that international break. But he's definitely going to miss this week against Chelsea and against Liverpool the following week. So, yeah. In other news, the coronavirus, obviously you're hearing it everywhere. Everton have sent out an email today, just basically going through the risks and the do's and the don'ts of coming to Goodison Park or away games or football in general. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of talk regarding the coronavirus and whether it's going to affect football. There has been talk of games getting played behind closed doors, or possibly games being abandoned. Personally, I'd rather see games getting abandoned than played behind closed doors, because obviously if you're playing games and there's no crowd there, well, we know what kind of effect that can have on those games themselves. So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, the risk of people getting sick is getting higher all the time. It's something that just seems to be inevitable for a lot of people. So one of the ways of stopping that, or certainly slowing it down, I don't think stop's going to happen, but slowing it down would be large groups of people not congregating together. And obviously any football match, you're going to get 30, 40, 50, 60,000 people there. So a lot of hard surfaces that a lot of people are going to share and going to touch. So it looks like it will strike in the next few weeks. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, this week's going to be fine, but the Merseyside derby, whether that's going to be affected or not, we'll have to wait and see. Leicester City have sent back some tickets for their trip to Goodison Park in a few weeks. The top tier of the upper Bullens, where the away fans normally sit, is now going to be taken by home fans. So if you're struggling to get a ticket or want to get a ticket, check that out if you're an Everton member. And that's it. That's just about it for today for the Everton News Daily. Make sure you check out our match preview ahead of the trip to Stamford Bridge at the weekend and all the other videos we've put out this week. And if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. The link is in the description. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you want to know exactly when videos come out, click the bell for alerts. See you later.